a golf club, or a bat, or she do dead rising on my ass and combine that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And she's
stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. That's all you can say.
And she going in on my ass, and I'm bleeding. Oh, best believe she getting hit the fuck up, and we both going to jail.
No. See what you got to do. You got to just tell her to stop playing, because all she doing is playing.
I'm bleeding though.
Who plays like that?
Apparently, it's always this.
Ray Rice.
Tag her
No,
in.
no, he's not. He ain't playing no more. Anyways,
Everybody keep on asking me, what's your swag sign? What's your swag sign? What's your swag sign?
All right, and it's show number 12. Welcome to Wollie Mopped. I'm your boy Red K. I'm actually a man. That's my New Year's resolution. I'm stop saying your boy. Your boy is like 10 years old, so I'm your man. No, that's no homo. I'm just Red K. And
it's like we got to stop this. It's going in a bad direction.
And we are fresh off Omicron 2014. Well, most of us are.
Wolf missed every part of it.
Big shout out to Greg Wiggins and everybody else who made that possible. Go check the vids out on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter, because apparently we need help in that department.
No, God.
But we at the time of recording this, we are 54 subscribers strong and growing. So thank you guys very much. Sitting to my right, you guys don't know, we're not filming this, is Tony P. What's going on this week, man?
Chilling, man. What's the business?
That's kind of what I just asked you, sir. What's been going on? What's been going on in life?
I'm chilling, man. Loving life. You
It's
know.
smoky in here, isn't it?
Yeah, not that much though. Just a little bit. You know, loving life. You know, got these. You know, had these 3 days off of work. You know, looking forward to that. Yeah, they didn't slip the let nigga have 3 days off of work.
Time to shoot a porno.
Only at the check right.
All right, Lone Wolf, what we got going on? The working man, Lone Wolf. Oh,
Destiny, man. Destiny had
Destiny.
Disney all week.
Yeah, let's
And
not
that's not
tell them
Destiny.
that's not because we work anywhere.
Yeah,
just.
I'm just saying.
Hey, 500 mil day one. Oh my God, we'll get into that in a second. But that's crazy, man. So I don't know if you know, but Omicron was this week.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got the memo.
Wasn't there.
Don't know if you got the memo, the team memo.
See what had happened was
Right.
I had to work
Mm-hmm.
and make that money. So
Got you. Hey, can't fault you there, but it was fun.
I wish I was there.
And there were orgies. People knew you in the orgy, but
they
you know.
they knew me.
They were like, oh, where's Will? Like, oh, he's not here. Oh, and then they
just
kept on with the orgy.
Yep. And then they told us to make fun of it and remind you constantly. So that's.
But we were like, no, we were not going to do that because he's one of our Wollie Mopped members.
Yeah, bullshit. You're making fun of me right now.
And the funny thing is, that's pretty much what we did. We laughed at it.
Yeah.
You would never make fun of him.
No. Greg sends his best. He really. Greg wants to come to every show. Now he like really wants to be part of the Wollie Mopped because like he had so much fun when we did that interview with him, like which was fun.
Yeah,
It was great.
Even though he threatened to shoot 3 black guys, it got kind of racially tense for a minute, but you know whatever.
Yeah, we were a little scared.
Yeah, big ups to Greg.
Well, then again, he did think that he thought we were going to, do some crazy stuff like we were going to murder him. So, yeah, I think it would have been justified to a certain degree. Carry on.
Yeah, I got the woman going through my fridge right now, and things are spoiled. That happens. Don't point out what's spoiled. I know that it's spoiled.
What is this? It's bad. That's what it is. It's no longer good. I can't eat it no more. It needs to go
I know
into
it's
the garbage
spoiled.
can.
I know. Like I'm going to get to it. Good grief.
Eventually.
And last, as you can tell, we're all having a pretty good time laughing it up over here. And last but not least, we got King Legacy.
King Legacy, what's going on, man? How you been this week?
I've been wonderful. I've been playing Destiny. I've been playing.
No correction. He's been making love to Destiny.
Playing too much Destiny.
Destiny, is that like a book or something? What's Destiny? What's that?
It's a video game.
Video game.
Yes.
It's already came out. I never heard of this game before.
Go away.
I'm out. Fuck this shit.
All right. All right, we got a pretty good side show for you guys. We're going to get it started in the things you should know about. What's going on right now? All right, so up first in the story you should have heard about, King Legacy got some Xbox news going on.
Yeah.
They're doing some pretty cool stuff, right?
Yeah, this is from me. And you all know I'm PlayStation diehard, but this is from me saying that Xbox is actually allowing its players to go on Google and beta test, or not beta test, really play games on the web browser.
So, okay, what?
Seriously.
No.
Xbox.
What?
Xbox is working on a project called Project Delorean, and it's a project that they are doing where you are
Pause. What is it called again?
DeLorean.
DeLorean. I love it.
DeLorean.
For all you that remember Back to the Future, yes.
Yeah, so,
Project DeLorean.
So, do you need an Xbox to play this? I don't understand. Like, you can play it on a computer or you can play it on the Xbox. I don't get it.
Basically, you can hook a controller to it, and it'll work from your Xbox or just from the web browser itself.
You hook up your controller to the
Computer. Yes, and it'll
like a Wi-Fi, like
not
Xbox.
like Wi-Fi, but you gotta plug with USB or.
Is this 360? Because I don't believe that
it can be
Xbox.
360 and Xbox One.
I don't think Xbox
right
One
now.
has a cord though.
It doesn't, but you
So how-
not yet apparently, not yet.
Oh, okay. So maybe that's coming. Okay.
Yeah,
so
so it might have it by a USB attachment to it.
so
when you hook it
basically,
up.
I could take my game that I have. If I own this game, I could play it
from your web browser.
through my web browser. So do I have to have my I guess I turn my Xbox on. I'm guessing, and then I leave, and I can, if I have Wi-Fi, I can play it.
It's like a cloud.
Isn't that similar to what Nintendo does?
Yeah, it's kind of like a cloud system for what they're saying. What it's gonna do is it.
Break into your account and steal all your naked pictures.
Yeah, well, besides that,
Lizard Squad.
Just saying.
besides that,
Understandable.
it has a bunch of controls and actions that it knows, and it's basically what the functions that a player is gonna most likely choose. When the player picks whatever choice that it is, it's already there basically waiting for the player to choose it. So it's able to run that way instead of like with the game, it has to kind of like figure out what is going on and adapt to what the player's about to do.
Yeah.
It has like a list of things already set in the server.
Is this similar to PlayStation Now?
No, it's not.
PlayStation Now is
Subscription based, but I'm saying like in the sense that, okay, let's say I have Street Fighter running on my console. I got to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
I leave Street Fighter running on my console. I go to work. Can I play that game on my laptop
From the web browser.
from the web browser?
Yes.
from what they're saying. Yeah, that's
Yes.
what the plan is.
But right now the team has.
So isn't that similar to PlayStation Now? It's running on stream.
50-50. It's a 50-50 kind of
Yeah,
thing.
kind of, sort of. Yeah, I guess you could say yeah, it is.
Except the fact that I'm paying an outrageous amount of money to use it.
Definitely. But yeah, from what they're saying is that they have beta tests right now for Doom 3, Fable, and Fable 3 as well. So
I put in my code to get like the Fable Legends beta, and they haven't bring that back. So if is that going on right now?
we had no
I
clue.
gotta make sure that's going on. We gotta get that footage up.
But yeah, it's supposed to be an interesting thing that Microsoft's doing, and I actually want to see it myself. I just want to test it out myself and see how it is. I would like to see it myself as a PlayStation person.
That's what she said.
Since it's not running from an actual system, it's running from a cloud server. I'm curious to how latency is going to be. Supposedly, it's
Exactly.
it's able to mask up to 250 megs of network latency.
That's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's like that's like a 1-to-1 ratio almost. Like
almost. But that's saying it's supposed to.
okay, yeah. So this is this like not for internet gaming? Because I mean, like this seems like okay, you got that latency that is big enough for, but then you also got like if you're playing an online game with an online person, then you got that lag to deal with and everything. Because this make it even worse. I don't know.
I don't know that.
It seems like it'll make it. It seems like it'll make it better. If anything, it'll make it play better.
Well, if it's already guessing what you're going to do before you're doing it, it probably might help with it when it comes to latency with playing with other people.
Very interesting. Tony P, any thoughts on it?
Very good question.
I have no idea what's going on. only because I have no idea how this thing would only because I don't know how it would actually work either. So for that reason, I'm curious to see how it would go.
Nobody knows how the cloud works.
You know how
Nobody know how the cloud works.
You know how
when it's there, it's there.
This is how he would understand it. Charlie Murder. Oh, I get it now.
So wait a minute. Could Tony? Okay. You said Charlie Murder. So, could I go to work, leave my Xbox on? Tony has an Xbox controller and my account information. Could Tony at his job or wherever he is, without having an Xbox 360, play my games that are on Xbox 360 through stream?
Maybe,
theoretically,
might be. Who knows? It might be run through Gmail account.
I'm guessing
like that.
It might be doing it through an account. Yeah.
So I can give you. So theoretically, if I'm not playing my game, I can call you like, hey, I'm not playing my game. You can play it now. Get a Wi-Fi connection, as long as I have my Wi-Fi connection on or internet browser on, whatever the case is, and play my games through the online stream. That seems like trouble. That seems like trouble.
It's gonna be a beta test, so we got to see how the beta's gonna turn out. But
when's the beta test happening?
We have no.
Yeah, they don't have a date.
They don't have no date for it yet, but the date should be coming up soon. From
This
what
seems.
I heard on the podcast.
This seems pretty awesome. I just want to say that it seems pretty. So to be a Microsoft plan, I mean, this seems pretty fucking awesome.
Microsoft is doing a lot of things. I'm proud of.
Proud enough to buy Xbox?
Not that proud.
At least he was specific.
Microsoft is that child that you're proud of, but don't want them cheap at the same time.
Wow. Apparently you don't want them to do any damn thing when they're like, just be there, be my kid, and let that be that.
Don't
Son,
worry.
You did a good job in the baseball game today. But
still
remember
ain't
this,
shit.
you will always be second best to your sister.
Damn, Dad.
Don't worry. King Legacy is just harboring a little bit of salt from Umicon. Hashtag watch the video game tournament. Anyways.
I'm not mad about that still. I'm proud I did good on Xbox.
Oh.
Yeah, he had
You
that.
said you ain't got no nipples.
At least I went Umicon.
Hey, the real
had to work.
Hey, the real
Fuck you
nerd.
guys. I had to work.
Burn.
Hey, the real nerve
Apply
has
water
just
to
been
that
touched. The real nerve has just been touched, folks.
No. Don't apply water. We just learned. Vaseline. All right, next up in the stories you should have heard about, very special for us story that we had to go and find. There's a game that's possibly coming out which could affect the next, 10 plus years of our liars.
Yeah.
Long Wolf.
More like 20 plus years of our lives.
I know in Capcom,
20,
exactly.
20.
20. I'm still playing NBC too. Anyways, before I give too much away, Long Wolf, what may we be playing soon?
I'm not sure, but I'm thinking that we're gonna be seeing a Street Fighter
Oh?
possibly for the next gen console.
What?
Next gen and Xbox and PS4 have comparable D-pad, so no fucking excuse now. Legacy.
Don't worry, no, don't. It's okay.
Wash the salt away. Just wash the salt away.
No.
Wash the salt away.
You know what I'm saying tonight? Go away. Go away.
Legacy, we're here for you.
D-pad. I like D-pads too. I don't. Does D-pad just feel right?
It does.
Yeah.
It's more
And it's-
traditional.
And it's been a while, so my D-pad skills are rusty.
So when you say Street Fighter, are you mean like Street Fighter Super Ultra exponentially branded expansion pack of Street Fighter 4?
No, it's actually looking like it's going to be a brand new Street Fighter. Even though there is slight talks of them porting over Ultra.
Oh, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's happening. That's happening.
But they actually have the game company Dimps. They're known for doing a lot.
Wait a minute, we're talking about Street Fighter. Why are you not talking about Capcom?
Because Dimps is like the fighting game company. Like
I've never heard of Dimps. Who are these guys?
Well, hold on. Have you ever played Bloody Roar?
Yeah. I've never played Bloody Roar.
Dragon Ball Z games, the Budokai games.
Yeah, that was Bandai Namco.
Apparently you didn't even pay attention, but it's those guys also.
But that's Capcom and Wait a minute, so you telling me that these guys have been like behind the scenes or something?
Yep.
Like working the game?
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna just shut up. Let me know what's going on.
They are right now trying to bring in people for for working on a new gen fighting game for Capcom. They haven't. They're keeping it under wraps what it is. We don't know what it's gonna be.
So it could be like some kind of Marvel, not Marvel vs. Capcom, but like Marvel vs. Capcom is game. It's not. It doesn't exactly have to be a Street Fighter V. Why are we saying that it's looking like it's Street Fighter V?
Well, right now they've been working on this for actually I think about a year now, and they've also had their hands in Tekken versus Street Fighter versus Cross Tekken,
which was a good game once I finally gave it a try.
Yeah,
I think
Gym System still.
I think Gym System is, but I think that game's gonna have legs. I mean, I know it's what 3 years old at this point, or is it 2 years old? About three. 2. I think that game is gonna have legs even after like people are gonna be like, oh, go back to it and see it's a good game.
That's because it has Tekken with. Never mind.
It was more exciting than Tekken.
Fuck yeah.
But back to Street Fighter though.
Anyways, yeah, Dimps actually had their hands in Street Fighter for years, and they actually were not doing anything with Street Fighter 4. But now it seems like they're trying to pull in a lot of different staff to work on this new game, which Capcom isn't exactly saying, but it's most likely.
Oh my gosh! If it's a Street Fighter, okay. So just personal opinion side, what does everybody think? Like, is this going to be a Street Fighter 5 like in the future, or is this going to be like? But because basically Street Fighter 4 went through basically like the first Street Fighter all the way through. Right before Third Strike. So is this going to be like a revamp of Third Strike-ish? Like, cause Third Strike, I believe, is like the latest entry in the game. But like Ryu and Ken, are they going to be like, older, younger? Like, is this a brand new roster? Like, so many questions. Like, what can they do?
I'm wanting to see a story after Street Fighter 4. Or after Street Fighter 3, excuse me.
We haven't seen Sean yet, so I want to see Sean in the game. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Brazil.
If they bring out Sean, I'm gonna guess like it's gonna be after Third Strike, which I really think they should do.
Legacy. What do you want to see out of the next Street Fighter game? Not MVC. Let's assume it's a straight Street Fighter game. What's the next thing you want to see?
Well, I hope they keep the same. Hopefully, keep the same way it has been all these years. And of course, Street Fighter was always a classic game, but I don't know. Really, I want to see a Tekken Cross Street Fighter, which I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for a Tekken
Didn't
Cross
they already
Street
do
Fighter.
that?
No, they've been talking about it. It's been rumored.
They already did.
for years.
They did Street Fighter X Tekken, right?
They did Tekken. They didn't do Tekken Cross Street Fighter yet.
Well, that's gonna be a Bandai thing, though. I think that's
I
not gonna
hope
be a
so.
Capcom thing. So I don't think that'll be. I understand that's what you want.
Yeah.
But from a Street Fighter, let's say Street Fighter 5, the next installment of Street Fighter.
Yeah.
What is the main thing that you would like to see?
Actually, I wouldn't care. I'm not. Again, you guys know I'm not that big of a street. I'm not into Street Fighter like you guys. You guys grew up with Street Fighter. I didn't. I came after the scene, like after 3 or 4. That's when I started playing Street Fighter. Actually, after 3, because I didn't grow up with the first or second one like that.
So I mean, what would you say? MVC maybe is more your speed.
Yeah, MVC is more my speed. Yes.
So I guess since MVC is more of your speed, and Will say Dimps was one of the people that made.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you like incorporated into Street Fighter 5 that would make you more susceptible to play it and be into it like that?
Honestly, I have no actual answer for it. I don't.
Hashtag salt. Tony P.
Old farts. Yeah.
Tony P.
Well, it's not what I like. So.
Long time Street Fighter fan, and I know you play a lot of Ultra now. Me and you both bust that. What would you like to see from a Street Fighter 5? A true sequel, Street Fighter 5.
I think what I would like to see most, I mean, just the fact that it's Street Fighter, I'm already gonna be on it. But I think for me, I would like to see what type of storyline is going to be. You know what I mean? Like how how is Street Fighter 5 going to differ from Street Fighter 4? You know what I mean?
So okay, so like, would you like us like okay, Injustice, Gods Among Us, Mortal Kombat 9? I mean, they have like real storylines. Like the story is like legit. That's right. Would you like to see something like that?
I would like to see a very intricate, detailed storyline. Not so much. Not that the storylines in the past Street Fighters haven't really done anything for me, but they've never really touched bases with a lot of the characters.
How you feel about that, Lone Wolf? Is that something that you want, or I mean, like, of course, if we get it, we'll be fine. But is that something that you want out of a Street Fighter game?
It's I want to say yes.
If done right, is that something you want, or do you think that Capcom or Dimps is capable of doing something? Because even Persona Arena, that's got a crazy story to it. I mean, like all these new fighting games have more than just the fighting game core to it. Even though Capcom is by far and away one of the top, if not the top, in gameplay for fighting games, tournament play, and everything else, whatnot.
I'm a person that likes stories, so I would like to see more of a story, but I don't want them to muddy up Street Fighter too much. I'm when it comes to gaming, stories are just like they fascinate me. I like hearing about the backstories and the characters' lives and stuff like that.
We got that gaming facts coming up pretty soon. We think we're naming gaming facts talking about Poison. Don't give them a sneak preview. Oh god.
Anyway, I think for me the reason why I feel like Street Fighter 5 wouldn't, needs like a great storyline behind it. And I know Capcom was capable of it because when Asura's Wrath came out, you know what I'm saying? That had a very, very...
But that was published by Capcom. That wasn't actually a Capcom game. That was actually... Take-Two Interactive.
I think so,
yeah. Well, I'm saying that they have, whoever
I get what you're saying.
They had a way of bringing about a great story to Asura's Wrath. So
great is a Cyber Connect 2. And the word great, it was good, but great.
Okay, I found out what I would want Asura to be in the game. That would be a good add-on.
I hold on, let's do a quick vote. I'm saying yes to that.
I definitely am saying yes to that.
Put Asura in the game.
Lone Wolf? No. Lone Wolf? Really? What's the reason behind it?
Hold on, correction. Majority rules. It doesn't matter.
What's the reason behind that?
Hell, Tony.
I don't think I want to go there.
And we can have Shin Akuma in the last version of Street Fighter. I think we can make room for Asura.
Just saying.
What is your objection, should I say?
If you're going with a story, he wouldn't fit. You can add him as an added
definitely
character.
He'd be DLC character.
Yeah, he'd be DLC character.
He'd be in the Street Fighter 5 Ultimate Super Mega
Hyper
Edition.
Arcade, Hyper Edition. Yeah, I can see that. I can't see him being a part of the main story right away.
Well, yeah, we didn't say he'd be a part of the main story. We just said
later
we'd like
on.
to see him.
It'd be cool to see him in there.
Gameplay wise, for me, I would like to see. Well, and I want to see. They're talking about they got this new engine. What's the name of the engine that they're using?
Fudge.
So like whatever. They're
fudging.
They're going.
Hopefully not that. That can be very misleading.
Yeah, you might need some baby wipes for that one.
That means two things.
But I got me a big cough. No, but I like to see like not a new art style, because I'm digging the whole cell shaded fighting style, and I think we're gonna the pairing / what's it called?
Was it focus?
Focus. That's not going anywhere. The focus attacks. I wish they would make that a little bit more, not easier, but a better tutorial on how to use that a little bit. I'm a little iffy on the focus, but I like to see a different, upgraded art style, like a true HD. I mean, it is true HD, but I don't know. Like MVC3, for all its faults, looked amazing.
Yeah, it
like
was a good game.
When they were just standing there,
Solid
they
game.
could just you could see the character models just like breathing.
Yeah,
like when the Hulk walks, like the earth shakes and everything. Like just details like that. I wish they can put that level of detail. Not saying that they didn't, but I think that MVC3 did a better job of putting that expert polished level of detail in the game. And I think that visual upgrade, along with some, fighting game like mechanics tweaks, will make Street Fighter V amazing. And new characters, not just adding everybody in a story that you've already had, but I'm talking about actual new characters with new styles, similar to how we got what's the girl? The two girls. We got the girl with the glasses, and the kids, Sea Viper, and what's the other girl we got? Jury. Yeah. Like some actual new fighters, and new powerful fighters too.
Well,
not just like new fighters throwaways. I mean, like a new Kennen, almost second coming of Kennen Ryu.
Well, they did that with Street Fighter 3, but when they did that, people were like, we want Ryu and Ken, so they brought back Ryu, Ken, Akuma, and they put in Chun-Li as well in Street Fighter 3.
And even though they did that, I beg to say, even though they put in new characters in Street Fighter 3, there were more like placeholders instead of actual new characters.
Yeah.
Like you had a guy who had Gauss power. You had a guy who was a heavy grappler who had the same powers as Zangief. I mean, it was like I was playing with the same characters, just different skin models. I'm talking about have your Hados in there, have your Goken, Goki, Ken Ryu, and then have like the second coming. Like I like what they did with Sean. Yeah. He was like a Ken character. Have like a second a Sakura, I guess, like a Ryu. But have those legacy characters along with those new style of fighting characters in there too, to give us some, one of the best things that they did with Street Fighter 4 is they gave us a way to deal with fireballs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like more stuff like that to make the game more fair, but make people want to branch out into going to other places. You know what I mean? Like nobody really plays like Fei Long. Nobody really plays like Gin. Yeah, Gin is like one of the, he has two different fighting styles. Like stuff like that, I want to see more of in Street Fighter 5.
Do you really see a lot of people play with Dawson as well too? I don't see that many people play with him as much.
Yeah, in tournament play, yes, he is very popular.
He's very popular.
He's very popular and he's very good. He wins. A lot of people play with E Honda too in tournament play.
Honda, of course, with 100 hits.
Yeah, I mean, like it's pretty. Dalsim in tournament play because he can teleport. I mean, who else in the game can teleport besides like M Bison?
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, he has setups. He has mix-ups that go into specials that you can't do anything about once it happens. So the Dalsim mix-up game is crazy.
And my last one, what about Sagat? What about him?
Sagat, he's a standby. He's a standby. Sagat, if you're gonna have a Street Fighter game and not a Capcom game, because what I wanted them to do, I really want this game to be like a Capcom fighting game. Like Capcom always does a crossover game, Capcom versus Marvel, Capcom versus superheroes, yada yada. I want to have just a Capcom, like all the Capcom characters fighting each other. Like you can have the rival schools. You got King of Fighters.
You want a
Capcom style.
You want a Capcom King of Fighters.
Like you have your rival school characters, you have your Darkstalker characters, you have your Street Fighter characters. Power Stone. Oh well, it's Power Stone. Yeah. Ooh, that would be so badass. And have that, and give it like the Marvel treatment. But maybe when not so many OCGs.
So you're not looking for something like King of Fighters, because King of Fighters, they keep it all within the same universe and the same world. You want something that's just going to be like an all-star game.
Basically, yeah, all-star Capcom game. I'm like,
so then you don't want a story. Then you just want.
Well, there was a story in MVC3, and there was a comic that came out with it. And if you think about it, Injustice is nothing but an all-star DC game.
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Yeah, okay, all right. It's kept in the Justice League world.
It has its own universe, which is the thing. King of Fighters is its own universe, and they have like the different teams and stuff that tie in.
Now, if we're getting a Street Fighter 5, which is a true sequel to Street Fighter, I definitely want the story. I want the updated graphics. I want it to be based in Street Fighter lore and Street Fighter fighting. So I don't want the super hyper combos and all stuff like that. I mean, I want it to be Street Fighter 4 with upgrades to Street Fighter 5. But now, if Capcom's not working on Street Fighter 5 and they're working on my dream game, which is just a Capcom all-out love letter to all Capcom fans, where you can have Mega Man in there, you can have Strider, you can have any Capcom relic from way back in the day.
Even Servbot?
Servbot,
Oh my
everything.
God.
If it's a Capcom, just throw them all in the game. Because Capcom, they always team up with other studios to do a game, but they've got so many. They got a wealth of characters. They got 20 plus years of gaming history, and they can just put all those characters in a fighting game, and it would sell gangbusters.
Correction, 30 plus years.
30 plus years.
You want to know one thing from my point of view, since I'm still the youngest one in the group, and I started playing it around 2 or 3, and I missed so many of the games. I would want to actually see them actually do an Injustice storyline, like every character you go by one character at a time, so you can hear everyone's storyline.
Yes. So like if there was not for the All-Star game, but for like if there's actually a Street Fighter V true sequel. Correct?
Yeah, I want to see
Exactly,
every
yeah.
character like go through their storyline, see how they all mend up some way somehow.
They do that with each of the Street Fighters.
But like Injustice style,
They tell a story each time. I mean,
They
it's
do
not,
tell a story each
they,
time.
It's not. They don't.
It's just
do,
they don't do cutscenes, and it's not in
Well,
text.
the thing
and
is,
it's like,
they do it like an arcade mode.
Exactly.
Each person has
Yeah.
their own separate.
because all
like,
these games come out in
stories of
arcade
it.
first.
Yeah.
In Japan.
And then I can't see it doing too much of like a story like Injustice where it's like you play as this person and then you'll have a fight, and you play as this person and you have a fight, because that actually makes sense in with a story like that.
Exactly.
Whereas with Street Fighter is more about the fighting aspect.
Exactly.
It's a tournament.
Yeah.
I can't see that with Tekken. Tekken has the same thing.
I
can't
mean,
see them having
even
a
Injustice, I think
story.
NetherRealm Studios has to switch that up a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, even though it is a little bit of story than fight, you don't. I mean, it becomes kind of predictive after a while.
you
You
know,
know what I'm saying?
you know what's gonna happen.
It's like, but I think Injustice did a good job of that.
Yeah.
But I think they could do better. And if it is, like I said, a true sequel, if it's a true sequel of Street Fighter V, I think what they can do, what Injustice did, they had these little like one-offs, like each character had like 10 single missions to do, and it told a story about that character and yada yada yada. And it's Japanese, so you know they'll make it about Sakura trying to get to school or whatever dumb shit it is. But I mean, it'd be a love letter to fans. But now, would I want that in the game? I wouldn't want that in the game if it affected the actual gameplay of the game. Because at the heart of Street Fighter, it's a tournament game.
No Tekken Force.
oh my god.
All right, so final thoughts, everybody. One thing that you would want, one game mechanic thing that you would want in Street Fighter V when it comes out. It could be game mechanic or character that you would want to be in the game, starting with Tony P.
That's a very interesting question. I think for me, the character, one of the characters that I would like to see in this game, if there is a Street Fighter V, would probably be, dang.
I don't think that's a character.
Yeah. Thanks for the heads up.
That's Dang, it's the character.
Oh, dang.
Dang, but he plays another game.
Wow. Whoa. I think it's safe to say that, even though Ken and Ryu make the game, at the same time, it wouldn't really be a Street Fighter game without Chun-Li.
All right, yeah.
So I think I'd like to see Chun-Li. I think at this point, she actually has a pretty, cohesive story within Street Fighter, because she's fighting for several reasons.
What about my gaming mechanic?
Gaming mechanic? I mean, the visuals are fluent, gameplay's pretty good. I can't think of anything game mechanic wise off the top of my head right now. I'd have to have time to think about it to really, to come back on and give you a fair reason. All right, how about you, Lone Wolf?
I want my Hado characters. I do. I gotta have my anime.
You're
characters.
a Street Fighter, aren't you?
Yeah, I love my Hado characters. I want to see the continuation of Ryu's story, because they haven't finished it yet. I want to see them continue on with his story. I do for gaming mechanics. I've been playing off and on the Killer Instinct when I come over here.
Yeah.
And I do
Ooh,
like.
I see where you're going.
Yeah, I just want them to give me more in-depth training on how to play the game.
Yes.
I want them to really go into
Killer
detail.
Instinct is without a doubt the best tutorial in any game I've ever played ever.
I mean, I understand that you have your veterans and stuff of Street Fighter who they can pick up the game and just run right into it. But if you want to get a new generation into
and
it,
you got new game mechanics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think everybody knows jump kick, low kick, fireball. But I
Yeah.
mean, besides that, what's really basic? You know what I mean?
What I don't want to see them do like enders and stuff like that. I don't want them to see them put.
You
want
to keep it Street Fighter.
I want to keep it Street
and
Fighter.
the challenge mode that they have is good for doing some B&B combos and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I'm getting into my reasons. But go ahead. Let me stop.
Yeah, I want them to really focus on trying to get people into the game. I want them to focus on making people want to play Street Fighter. It's really fighting games are starting to get really scarce now because the days of the arcade are gone.
Exactly.
And
it's harder and harder to get people into the game. That they don't want to pick it up.
Now especially here in America, it's all about just first person shooters. And
oh my god!
Understandable.
Did you hear that the Capcom's making they're bringing out all the alphas in like a HD type thing?
Oh my god!
But it's only available in Japan.
Yeah, because it has an audience over there.
Exactly.
Over here, it has such a scarce.
I mean, in
audience.
tournament play has an audience, but actually in sales of the game domestically,
it just doesn't sell here. And I want more people to get into fighting games. I'm tired of first person shooters like dominating the market. It's really getting repetitive and old.
Go away.
Got nothing.
All right.
Got nothing. What about you? No, too late. You lost your chance.
Okay, for me, being serious, like I said, I want an easier way of learning how to play the game more. I want more tutorial because I never learned the full mechanics of Street Fighter. I picked it up and learned the hard way about reading it, but I want them to actually show me step by step how to do it.
Like similar to like a Tekken or something like that? Or?
Yeah, something like Tekken.
Hours and hours and hours in the lab.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
basically.
That's it. That's all I have.
All right, so for me, what I want to see as far as game mechanics in Street Fighter, why is it so hard to do the most basic button combo? I mean, Street Fighter 4 introduced the introduction of actual just like combos. You know what I mean? Like punch, kick, down, kick, punch. You know what I mean? Like this is something. The timing on the button and depending on what controller you have is so difficult. You could do it 3 times in a row and only get it done once. I mean, and something like a Marvel vs. Capcom, I hate to keep going there, but or even something like simple as a Alpha, you can do a punch hit and then into a super. You know what I mean? Like in Street Fighter 4, like if you try to do a combo and you time it wrong, or even if you time it right, sometimes it just doesn't go into the combo.
It doesn't flow.
Yeah, exactly. Like and you'll drop the combo. Mm-hmm. And I think that's something. In my opinion, I think it's something that needs to be addressed. They say, I mean, okay, I get higher skilled gamers get it every time, but it's just
no. It's not that.
It's frustrating.
As much as it's easier to play with these controls, I really don't want to see them go with the light, medium, heavy attack.
Oh, I'm not saying that.
I want them to keep it to.
I mean, think about
light, medium, hard.
I mean, think about
MVC
2. MVC 2 had
or at least
light, medium. Had light, medium, hard.
No, MVC only had
light and hard.
Yeah.
If
they have light and hard, that's fine because usually that's what I usually stick to is light and hard. I usually like to get in a few shots before I go into harder.
Yeah, exactly.
Before I go into harder, before I go into my combo, it's a starter for me.
But it's so difficult to pull off a combo. Like, I would like to see some kind of implementation of a breaker. But that is what the parry focus is. But I want to see that used like maybe you can parry like a super if you like maybe like with your ultra.
You want a Daigo?
Like yeah. So basically if you catch me in an ultra, right, I have like a split second to like use all my meter say like in a wagered style battle, maybe not like that, but if my ultra meter and your ultra meter, and my ultra meter is at a certain point, I can take a little bit of damage and parry your super. That'd be pretty awesome. All right, so that, and as far as characters go, along with being able to do just the simplest combos, because I'm a Fei Long player, and to do Fei Long's most basic high punch, like it's like jump, kick, high punch, hit, hit, hit. It's the most basic button combo you can get, and it's the most difficult level of difficulty that you can get to do this simple freaking combo. It makes me upset thinking about it. But like I want to see if we're going to jump into the future. Maybe love child of Ken and Guile's sister.
Mel.
So we got like
Mel.
We got like a Hado user that can like do Guile combos. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe his Hado is like a Sonic Boom.
Have Mel come up in there.
What about
Mel Masters? That'd be awesome.
Or what about like when he does his hurricane kick? Like there's like Sonic Boom crap coming from his leg.
Oh god, that'd be awesome.
Maybe Sakura and Ryu had a kid or something.
What do you mean, Chun-Li and Ryu?
Huge age gap there.
Ryu and
Huge age
Chun-Li.
Hey, we're talking about two Japanese people, so anything goes.
More Chun-Li and Ryu. What about
Okay.
Chun-Li and Ryu? Something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, Chun-Li, Ryu, Chun-Li, Jin, whatever.
I can probably, if you want to do Sakura, probably do Sean. Do Sean and
Or bring
Sakura.
Sean into the game, how don't you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sean. There you go, Sean.
I mean, I don't know how. I don't know if Capcom's ready to have a mixed baby though.
Oh.
They do have they do have the one capoeira fighter from Kenya. She's
Elena.
Elena. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean something like that. Like,
But she's from Africa,
Some,
and she does capoeira. She's got that one thing like Storm, the blonde hair, or the
that's
the
pretty
blonde
hot,
hair and the blue
actually.
eyes,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I just sit there and I just like, why does
and her thighs bigger than Chun Li's.
Oh God, why doesn't that
Does
exist
exist.
in the real world?
But anyway.
Where? I want to find that.
Hey. It does. But anyways, right? Like I was saying, further along the story, like that'll be cool. And like I said, just new fighting styles would be awesome. Have some more Hado users will be awesome.
We can't have too many though.
What's too many?
Okay.
Exactly. Like okay.
And the Hado use. And people who are,
We have first generation Hado users. So the theory is there can only be one Hado master at a time.
right.
So there was Hado master, then Goki killed that guy, and then he killed his brother allegedly, and then he comes back. So now we got Goki and Goken as Hado users. We got Ryu and Ken Hado users. We got Dan is
Dan.
Hibiki he was trained.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
We have
Sakura when
Sakura.
she sometimes Sean can only throw a super. He's not really effective.
If you want to go kind of sort
has her own thing going on.
Sagat.
Sagat is different though. I mean, he's not a Hado user.
No. I don't mean like Hado as in like just the straight Hado. I'm talking about like the moveset.
Well, okay. What about this? I think this would be cool if we had a different style of fighting. Okay, we got Hado users. We got the users that are kind of like Guile, what you call it, and we had a different kind of magic fireball-ish type thing going on.
Rose.
But Rose is really
Psycho Crush.
It's really yeah. Rose is like, what is she? She's actually the part of Bison that
good. She's Bison's good half of his soul.
Yeah, so she has the psycho stuff, and you do have the psycho users. You got the psycho users, which is Jury, and what's
all of the Shadowloo characters.
Yeah, so they're all you got Hado users, and you got whatever the hell Sagat is, and whatever the hell
he's just pissed Muay Thai guy who got beat by Ryu.
Yeah,
like,
so
I'm gonna do that too. Tiger.
So what if they? This is what I would like. This is like my dream. Like I guess. Back in the day, there were all these Hado users, and all the Hado users killed this other group of Fireball, whatever users.
Right.
Except for this one clan.
Only one of us, damn it.
Yeah, except for this one clan of these guys that are,
That'd be interesting. But
yeah.
what will Capcom do is the question.
What will Capcom do? What will you do, Capcom? Because I know you're listening.
Don't be next, Capcom, like Nintendo. Don't be like them.
Just make video games and I'll be happy.
Just make video games. Go, Blue.
All right, so we're in our main topic. If you don't know, Destiny shipped this week, Tuesday, that we're recording this. And in the first day one, they were awarded, what, $500 million to make the game or something like that? $50 million?
It was $50 million for the game.
And they made $500 million in one freaking day.
It's right there with, what's the game that came out with $50 million? What was the other game that came out same day on release?
Call of Duty?
It was Call of Duty Black Ops 2 matched up with Destiny. Destiny matched up with Black Ops 2, and it's going close to being on GTA level soon, GTA 5 level.
But this is in a week.
Yeah.
In a day.
And they're going to be hitting numbers that they've done with like a year.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. But we have our two resident Destiny players. How's it going, guys? Destiny. How's Destiny going?
I'll let Legacy go first. He's been playing sexily with the game, touching it in naughty places.
Ooh yeah.
Ooh yeah.
Ooh yeah. Oh my God. Destiny. 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 Destiny.
He's had too much time with it.
Is what I expected it to be. It's what I wanted to see. It's what I wanted to see. This is what I wanted. I wanted first FPS with an MMO, and it's what I wanted. It's great. It's of course it's short. Of course,
it's a very short game. That's one thing a lot of people are complaining about. It is extremely short. It's
like
extremely short.
It is, but again, it's going to be like, imagine like you have a great your first like a TV series. Of course, it's going to have its first season. It's going to keep bringing more seasons on and on. It's going to be a story within itself. It's just starting.
Well, even so, the story's still kind of weak, and I like stories in games, and it's not. It has a very broad story. The main focus on this in Destiny is the gameplay, and I think that's where it shines the most. It shines in how it plays. It just feels good to play. It's smooth running. It looks beautiful, and it's a very responsive first-person shooter. Very responsive.
I'm not doubting the storyline already. I'm not going to be like critiquing the storyline already. It's just coming out, and we knew it was going to be a short storyline because of how long it's going to be for us to play the game and beat it.
When people are beating it like the first day. Yeah, that's not a good storyline.
I know that it's short. Of course, it's short, but again, I'm not doubting it already. I'm going to give Bungie some respect to see what they're giving to us next.
When it comes to Bungie making the game, dude, game looks gorgeous. Game is an awesome plan, but when it comes to the story, very weak story.
Again, I know it is a weak story, but it's just the beginning. That's what I'm getting at. It's just the beginning.
All right, so I've heard a lot of what you guys said. Like you said, weak story, great gameplay, whatever the case is going on right there. So this is an MMO style of shooter game.
An MMO FPS.
Yeah, basically. I mean, it's like Borderlands with
Call of Duty and Halo.
Yeah.
And World of Warcraft. Is that a bad comparison?
Yeah, it's
so.
Not,
what MMO would it be closest to?
That's a good
to compare it to.
That's actually a really good question.
I can probably say from my friends and I talking about it, and she came with a good point. And I looked at it again. I was like, yeah, it could be League of Legends. It could be like that.
Isn't League of Legends more like a player versus player, and like, I mean, of course, Destiny has its modes or whatever cases, but isn't it like you start at everybody starts level grounds in League of Legends when it starts?
I can't really say there's if there's really
This is literally like the first game like this.
Yeah, it mixes up a lot of different things from first-person shooters and MMOs. I mean, you have your leveling, you have your different.
The game's
items.
beautiful.
Yeah, you have your different items and stuff like rare items you can get, rare weapons you can get.
Looting, a la like I was saying, Borderlands.
Yeah, you also have a very you have the story, which is co-op. A lot of it's like co-op. You have to be connected.
Okay, this is what that question I wanted to ask. How is it co-op and single player at the same time? Explain that for me.
You don't have to play with people.
But you see people even if you don't want to play with them.
Yes, that is true. But it's their storyline, and it's like you're playing your thing, you're playing your thing.
So you don't have to bother them, but they're there.
Yeah, they're there. They're just basically imagine like the AI that's helping you out, but not. It's like Titanfall.
Okay, so between like missions in the main world, I guess you're running around, you're doing whatever, you're shooting stuff. You could see somebody because I saw somebody in the beta, and they came and they involuntarily they helped me out, like kill some stuff, but I didn't like say hi to them or no shit. I just kept doing my own thing.
You have common areas where you can go and you have people running around and stuff like that. But
Is
when
that
you're
where
going
the raids are
into,
going to be?
I think that's where they're going to have a lot of the raids. Then you have actual like mission areas that you go into, like if you're doing like main missions, where it's like in between points where if somebody's with you and they're not in your fire team, they'll disappear and then they're off in their own world.
Okay, with all the servers, like I get that. All right, that makes sense. So okay, with Destiny being that is an MMO kind of balanced game, balanced, but like you said, the actual game is short. Now they're gonna keep rolling out new material for this game. Do you know if the material that they're rolling out, which is going to be part of the story, are we going to pay for that separate from the game?
Yes.
Is it going to be like downloadable content or is it expansion packs?
They're calling it an expansion pass, but it's basically DLC.
And how much is that?
If you're gonna buy the season pass by itself, it's or buy the season pass as one group thing.
Yeah.
For Microsoft, it's $38 because they make you pay tax now, and for Sony users, it's gonna be $34.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, but if
that's on top of $60 game.
You'll save $5 if you buy it that way.
Okay. So with this being expansion pack, because I mean it is MMO style. My question is, how long before we get a Destiny 2, or do we just keep adding on to Destiny as it is?
That is a good question.
I mean, because Destiny has me very intrigued. I want to play Destiny, and I think that they're going to have enough content, even though they don't have enough content right now. I think they're going to keep adding enough content, but it's going to be you're going to pay for it. So, like, what I'm saying is, like, I don't want to keep. I am happy to play a game and then download the expansion pack, which is like 20 to 30, 40 more hours to the game, instead of paying for a brand new game. You feel me?
So far, they've only announced two separate story or two additional stories onto.
And this is not part of the main.
This is not part of the main story. This is DLC content.
Okay.
That's gonna, I guess, expand the story.
Okay.
So
I guess my question with Destiny being a pretty short game, what do you get with Destiny? Why will you still be playing Destiny 2 months from now?
Oh my God, I see it now.
You see what I'm getting at, right?
No. It just hit me. They have a mode in Destiny called the Crucible.
Okay.
That's basically your multiplayer mode.
Okay. Is that like PvP, player versus player?
Think standard first person shooter multiplayer.
Okay. Yeah.
So you got your control, you got your capture flag, you got your team deathmatch.
Are we able to do a Crucible on LAN, or is it all online?
It's all online.
So I couldn't get System Link or get like a couple guys together and just play with couch play. It's not. This is the only first-person shooter multiplayer game that's single play. This is really like single player focused. Like they want you to be online.
They want you to be online. Yeah. That's the main focus of what the next gen is supposed to do. It's supposed to focus on getting people to buy their own systems. It's not for the fact of playing with people online and stuff like that, or online play. It's that under the guise of, we want you to buy a system for your household.
But to do that, you just totally do away with couch play.
If you want people to buy your system, yeah.
So do you think Destiny could be a competitive game? I mean, like a tournament style game when you're only gonna be able to play it if you have. Do you think tournament okay, me as a tournament holder, us as a tournament holder, are we really gonna buy 4 different Xbox Ones and PS4s just so 4 people can play Destiny?
No, we're not.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Like even with the Halo or Call of Duty, you can still get a couch play at some point if you're going to do like GoldenEye style. If we all wanted to get a Call of Duty, we can all play a deathmatch, King of the Hill, Halo style, whatever.
Again, you want to play those kind of games? You got what? Call of Duty coming out in a few months.
So we need 4 different systems to play a multiplayer online game.
I wouldn't do all that. Screw that.
That's basically what we have to do.
I don't see it being a tournament-based game, though.
It won't be.
I don't see it being a tournament.
The Crucible, you bring all your tech into it, right?
Yeah.
But you can have like a closed lobby.
No.
You cannot have a closed lobby.
You can have people join you for whatever or whatnot, but the Crucible is basically all open, from what I've seen.
Wow. It's a lot to get used to.
Yeah.
It's a lot to get used to, but it's a good game though. Like what? All right, so whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot of info right there,
Boom.
man. Yeah, that's a lot, man. So besides the Crucible, which is gonna have a bunch of stuff, what does the game seem like a full game? Does it seem like the game was ready, or does it seem like they're still, because they know they can keep working on the game even after it comes out, they just put it out there? Does it seem like a full $60 purchase, like all the bells and whistles, or is this something that we're going to have to come back in the next month or two to give it a full review of what's really going on with Destiny?
I think it's one of those ones where we're going to have to come back in a few months to give it a real full review.
Yeah.
A lot of people a lot of the sites that I have been seeing that are doing like stuff on Destiny have been doing stuff like day by day, little chunks, because it's so. When I say it's such a short game, it's really, really short.
But the game itself is short, but like when you end the game, right? And I'm not sure if any of you have ended the game. If you ended the game,
I haven't gotten to that yet.
Yeah, but when you end the game, I want to know. I guess we'll have to come back and do another video. When you end the game, is it like, oh, that was fun, and you put it down, or when you end the game, you go, okay, now it's time to get into the Crucible, and then it's time to like. Everybody, like, the game made $500 million in one day. Is everybody gonna be done playing it in the same equal amount of time? Because it's such a single player based game. Is multiplayer is where the legs are, or is it still gonna be? Is there a single player mode that you could play that's like online? I don't know. Maybe the raids. I don't know.
There's no word of that yet, but there is also to that game as well. Besides the Crucible, you also have the strike missions as well. You have a strike playlist. So basically, you have a playlist of all the other missions you have done all together, where you can actually go with a 3-man fire squad and do hard missions.
So this is like co-op, like on a harder level.
Yes, on a very hard level. The highest it goes is level 28 on the level scale, and it's really hard. Like
it's okay. I get it. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, Tony P, you sat down and played it for about 5-10 minutes. What? And this is from somebody who is. I say that I'm not a big fan of shooters, but you are really not a big fan of shooters. What are you thinking about it?
He's a commie.
Red, get out of here, Red. Red.
F you. Who's next? But no, I actually like the gameplay. You know, the visuals definitely attract the eye. And as Ray K said, I'm definitely not a FPS fan, but I actually got a chance to play for a little bit, and to be honest with you, they practically had to take the control out of my hand.
Yeah,
so that should say something.
Seems like you really liked that game. We was just sitting up there. We're like, come on, let's record.
Ubicon. That's all I'm gonna say.
You were like, yeah, let's go record. And then next thing you know, you didn't want to put the controller down. You want to go Umicon, Mister. I don't like to play first person shooters. You stand up and playing first person shooters like you. Don't touch me. Get your hands off me. Don't touch me. Yeah, no.
Hey, at least I was at Umicon.
I wanted to go to Umicon. I wish I could have gone to Umicon. I didn't go to Umicon because I had to work. Brother got to make money.
When?
Got to make that money.
And the winner for salt goes to.
To me, I got so much salt. I ain't gonna lie. I'm salty as hell. Make me a pretzel, bitch. I'm salty.
So thoughts on Destiny? Well, not final thoughts, but final thoughts so far on Destiny. Go ahead and give me you guys review thoughts, finals.
To me, it didn't. It's not living up to the hype that they put out. And I'm not saying it's a bad game.
Yeah.
It's just they hyped it up to be something really, really big, and it's not showing me personally what it can do just yet.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see if there's going to be more to the storylines, more leveling. I was actually quite surprised when I found out the level cap. Level cap, I think it's like what, 28?
Level cap right now is 28, but it's going to up the ante soon.
Yeah, I was surprised at that. Like that's a very small level cap, and that can be blown in like no time. In saying that, I do think it's a very good game. It's very fluid. It controls really well. I haven't had any problems. With connecting with people.
Don't give me that
But
look.
yeah, I'm just saying. I haven't had any problems with connecting with people. People are pretty nice and stuff like that. It's not like a lot of first-person shooters where it's like people are trying to like stomp all over you and everything.
Is that because how it's set up to be more of a co-op than player versus player game?
I believe so. I believe that is the main reason why it doesn't feel like you're being too competitive with people, because it has a very high focus on cooperative play. You do have the Crucible, which is the competitive part, but I think when it comes to just the main meat of the game, it's not. It just there's something missing to me. There's something missing. What about you? Yeah, you. I'm talking to you.
Hey, I'm gonna get my opinion for it.
Legacy.
Salty bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway. Anyway.
Salt. Everywhere, salt.
But for my opinion, honestly, yes, the gameplay was short, but I didn't care about the game storyline that much. I cared about how the game will play. It plays fluid. I like how it plays like Halo.
Oh yeah,
I like how it plays just like Halo.
It feels like Halo, like I'm playing literally Halo.
Yes,
It's what it is.
Beautiful. And for my honest opinion, since storyline's short, and since it doesn't new chapters yet, I'm hoping to see new chapters come out, which they will, because I bought the pass for it because I wanted to see it. I'm giving it my honest rating would be actually a 9. I'm giving it a 9 for me because I like how the color, I like how the graphics are. I love the scenery. I love the gameplay. I just love everything about it. But how short it was made it knock it off to a 9.
I didn't give it a score.
That's my opinion.
I didn't give it a score. I didn't give it a score. That hurts.
Give it a Gatorade out of Coke. 3 Gatorades out of 6 Pepsis.
I give it I give it 3 peanuts.
Yeah.
3 peanuts. Fuck your watermelon.
I give it 3 well dicks. And 1 Wolverine.
There you go.
Is that good? I don't know. Is that good? Is it good?
Is it good? Is that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that good? Is it bad? Is it
So, okay,
good?
a question for you, too. Then we can get to the shout-outs. If I'm an Xbox player, right, and and from what I've read, Xbox and PS4 are pretty comparable on both systems as far as the experience that you get. If I'm an Xbox player, do I buy Destiny or do I get the Master Chief Collection? Let me know.
Damn.
Honestly, here's my opinion. You know, on PlayStation, so I'm going with Destiny. I'm sorry. I'm not a big Halo fan. I like playing Halo, but I'm not that big of a nerd of a Halo. Sorry.
Shit. Now I'm
I play the only Halo I like the most is Halo 4. I will tell you that right now. But honestly, try to switch over. I'm not going to switch over.
I'm not trying to switch over. I'm saying if you were giving advice to a person who plays Xbox and they were saying, yeah, I want to try Bungie, I want to try Destiny out, but Master Chief Collection is coming out, and Master Chief collection is Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4 plus every multiplayer map and mode ever made. So, do I get is Bungie's latest outing with Destiny the value of getting the Halo? Like, I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. If that's the opinion, I will give you the honest opinion. Go with Halo because Halo's been around longer. It has bigger reputation, and it's coming out with a collection, so it has all the games all together. So I'm going to say, yeah, go for Halo. I'm going to tell you to go for Halo because Halo has a big reputation.
But reputation aside, do you think that Destiny has enough quality and value as the Master Chief Collection?
Again, no, it doesn't, because again, it has all Halo games. So of course that's gonna trump it. That's simple mathematics.
Can I have my salt back? You're taking it. Give me back my just give me my salt. God damn it. Don't know how to handle the salt.
Fuck you. Lame.
See? Give me back my salt, like I said. Anyways, for me, that is a loaded question. That's an extremely loaded question. For Xbox, the better deal I would have to say is the Master Chief Collection, hands down. That's just due to the fact it's built for Microsoft system.
Yeah,
it's
pretty much.
It's made for it. And Destiny or Bungie's in Sony's pocket right now.
Pretty much.
They're doing a lot more exclusive stuff for Sony. So if you have an Xbox, I'm not saying don't play Destiny because
but if you had to choose,
I would say go with the Master Chief Collection just because you're getting a lot more. I mean, you're getting and you know what you're getting.
Exactly.
Whereas with Destiny, it's a gamble. You're not sure what exactly you're getting because it's a new IP. It's totally new IP made by a company that knows what it's doing when it comes to shooters. But with the Halo collection, the Master Chief Collection, you know what you're getting.
Because I am that person. I was like, do I get the Master Chief Collection, which could have me playing Halo forever? Like, that's pretty much the only game I got to buy this year.
You're going to be playing Halo.
But, or do I get Bungie, which I'm really interested in and I hope is the next big thing. And maybe from what I'm hearing when you guys say, it is the next big thing. It is the next big thing. It's just not that yet.
It's
I should probably if I had to wait, if I had money to blow and do it, then get Bungie. But like,
it's good to have people testing the waters right now.
Exactly.
And I mean that's what you got.
Never want to be the first adopters, right?
Yeah. I mean I'm a little bit miffed for reasons that I'll explain to you guys later about buying the game. But all in all, it's a good game, a solid game. I have something else to play on my PlayStation 4.
Finally.
Oh my God, it was just sitting there.
Indies?
I'm tired of indie games, man. God, I love me some indie games, but good Lord, I'm like, give me a AAA title, damn it.
Okay, final thoughts from you two. Do you think the massive following that Bungie's got with day one selling almost 10 million copies of the game, do you think that's going to drop? Like, okay, like Titanfall. Titanfall is a perfect example. Titanfall, everybody jumped on the Titanfall train, and people had loads of fun playing Titanfall. But the people who bought Titanfall day one, I'd say about 60% of those people are still playing. Like, it tailed off quickly. Do you think? Because from all the dev diaries, it seems like they have enough content to keep you interested. Do you think? I just feel like it's going to tail off quickly.
Yeah,
what do you guys think?
I actually had a friend who has his own podcast that we've talked about.
Is that Omicron?
Yeah, no. Well, yeah. Well, that. Yeah. He was talking about it, and he's like he was worried that Destiny was going to be like another Titanfall, where it tapered off really quickly. Its hype died down really fast. And from what it seems right now, it just doesn't feel, like I said, it just doesn't feel like a substantial game just yet. Hopefully they'll add stuff to it, like with Titanfall. They were just like, well, shit, time to jump. Here you go. This is all we got. You want more? Sorry. But with Destiny, they actually have stuff planned for it. So I'm waiting to see. I'm giving it a chance to wait. I'm just waiting to see what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna just say, yeah, this is this game is done because it doesn't have A, B, and C. It's too early to tell. Way too early to tell.
I'm just happy to see a AAA title come out because I was sick and tired of playing Velocity 2X on my PS4. And I'm just saying this honestly. I like Destiny. I love it. I don't care what people think. Oh, you're tailgating. No, I had this hype built in me ever since I first saw it, and I'm not dying. I'm gonna be that one fan that's not gonna die out from it. I'm gonna let this game ride out and see what its full potentials are. I'm gonna hate it or love it. I'm gonna have those days where I hate it. I'm gonna have those days I'm gonna love it. But still, I'm gonna still be there, sticking to the end to see what it's got.
Do you, man? Do you?
And then you guys get married. All right, we're towards the end of our show. We're going to do shout-outs. This is the part of the show when we give a shout-out to a video game or, just whatever's going on. And when I say shout-outs, I don't mean Ray Rice, fellas. But check the after show for that one. So we'll go counterclockwise. Everybody got a shout-out?
I'm ready.
All right. King Legacy, what you got?
I got a shout-out to just everyone in the world. Everyone be happy. Peace in the Middle East. Have fun. Relax.
You been on drugs or something?
His salt.
He's so salty.
His salt level is very low at the moment. He's low sodium.
Man, just fuck it.
He's exalted on his salt for the entire show.
My shout out. I actually have a shout out to Umicon because I missed you.
His salt game is very high.
My salt is extremely high because I missed Omicron, and I wanted to go this year so bad because I wanted to see what it was like. But there's always next year. Also want to give a shout out to Dimps. I want to know what y'all are making. Hopefully it's new Street Fighter. Make it good, make it well, and show us something new.
Yeah, buddy. All right. My shout out is to actually one of the video games that I've started getting into as of the past couple of games that's coming out this Tuesday. Naruto. Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf knows about that.
Oh, yeah, we have to edit. That's why we have to edit. Can't tell that.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Y'all didn't hear that. Anyway. But no, I'm looking forward to getting the Naruto game this Tuesday. I'm looking forward to see how the story interacted after the Great War.
I'm reading Naruto right now, and it keeps going.
The salt is strong with this one.
No, it just keeps going. Like, yes and no.
Yes and no.
Is the fight with what's his name? Madara over.
That's been over. That's been over.
I stopped reading the manga before.
The true battle has just begun, so to speak. And it's like I'm like,
yeah. Trust me. When I get the game, I'm gonna find out too.
It's sad. The mangas that I want to see more of, they're like finishing up. Like I'm reading Claymore and they just finished Kenichi History's Mightiest Disciple, and I'm like, why'd you finish that? I want more.
But if I'm correct, the game is Naruto Storm Generation.
No, Revolution.
Revolution, okay.
Generations
Revolution.
was
right. Generation was the one that came out before
3.
Oh, 3, correct. Yeah. Okay, Naruto Storm Revolution. Yeah. All right, I'm looking forward to getting that. Trust me, there'll be gameplay on it. I would definitely give my 2 cents and then some when I get that. So, yeah, that's my shout out.
Sounds about right. It's fighting game, so it sounds about right.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, my shout out's pretty simple. This week we got the Tokyo Game Show going on. And the game that I want to see besides, of course, I want to see another character reveal for MKX. We already got a release date on MKX. That was pretty cool.
And Goro.
And Goro for DLC. If you like buy the game or pre-order the game. Stupid pre-orders. Anyways, I want to see a new character for MKX. I want to see an announcement from Capcom of a fighting game. And I want to see what Platinum Games is working on because we haven't seen anything. I want to see more of Korra, a release date for Korra from Platinum Games. And the Xbox exclusive that they got going on with the Dragonborn. Is it Dragon?
The Dragon.
The game that they revealed at the Xbox Live conference, and they revealed it again at E3. And basically, you have like
Skin, something like
Scalebound.
Scalebound.
There we go. I want to see what's going on with Scalebound. I want to see some gameplay, and it's by Platinum Games, Bayonetta.
They got to show.
I want to see. I'm really excited to see. I gotten a taste of Quantum Break, and I'm very happy about what that looks like. And Platinum Games exclusive title I know it's gonna be something good. So that's what I'm looking forward to. All right. Well, for me, Red K, we got a full cast tonight. Tony P, Lone Wolf, King Legacy, and me in the background. We out. Be good if you can't be good. Don't get caught.
Everybody keep on asking me, what's your swag sign? What's your swag sign? What's your
A golf bat, a golf club, or a bat. Or she do Dead Rising on my ass and combine that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And she's...
Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. That's all you can say.
And she going into my ass and I'm bleeding. Oh, best believe she getting hit the fuck up. And we both going to jail.
No. See, what you got to do, you got to just tell her to stop playing because all she doing is playing.
I'm bleeding, though.
Who plays like that?
Apparently,
Ray Rice?
it's always this.
Ray Rice?
No, he's not. He ain't playing no more. Anyways,